Why do some people shut down instead of speaking up when they're hurt? You ever meet someone who gets quiet when they're upset? Not cold, just distant. It's not because they don't care, it's because silence feels safer than being misunderstood. When emotions were once ignored or punished, the mind learns to protect itself. So instead of arguing, they rehearse full conversations in their heads. They picture the perfect reply, the right words, the deep truth. But when it's time to speak, nothing comes out. It's not weakness, it's survival. A trauma response dressed as composure. They've learned it's easier to stay quiet than risk being dismissed again. That's called emotional withdrawal, and it runs deeper than you think. It's the kind of coping that looks calm. Sometimes they laugh it off just to hide the ache inside, not because they don't care, but because that they care too much. They're waiting for someone who will listen without judgment. Someone who won't just hear the words, but notice the silence too. These people are not cold. They're just tired of not being heard. They need someone patient enough to sit with the silence. Because for them, being safe means being still and finally being understood without having to explain everything.